We're in Kirkland, Washington for the Junior League Softball World Series out at Everest Park. And two teams that won their openers squaring off today. The East represented by Pennsylvania, the West represented by Northern California. Second straight trip for this Northern California team, and Pennsylvania, you may remember, they won the Little League Softball World Series last year, and a couple of players from that World Championship team are on this year's Pennsylvania team. I'm Sam Gore, along with my good friend Kenzie Fowler, and we are getting ready to see what we think are two of the best teams in this competition. At least that's how we're hoping things turn out. Looking for a good game here, and we have our all-volunteer umpire crew. This is how they will line up for this final game of the day here on this field. So, Kenzie, you know, I was looking forward to seeing the Pennsylvania team since they have a few players that were world champions last year on the Little League Softball Championship team. And then this West team, second straight trip for them. This is how Pennsylvania will do it at the plate, as they will bring 12 up to bat.
Well, if the first game of this World Series for Pennsylvania was any indication of how it's going to go, they beat Canada 7-1, so putting up enough offense and only allowing one run. And this is a very good team. You saw the standings, right? The top two teams in this pool are facing off right now, and it's been fun to kind of see the teams progress from yesterday to today. And we're kind of watching all of these games, getting our first looks, but yeah, I am excited for this showdown.
Cameron Stick Smash getting her warm-up swings in. She'll be the leadoff batter, and she'll be facing Kylie Kenyon.
This is a player that hit a home run yesterday offensively for California, so excited to see her in the circle. Only had one inning of work yesterday when California beat the Philippines 3-1. Going to the rest of the bullpen, getting a fresh start.
It's a Northern California team, their second straight trip, same Little League, Foothill Little League. And this is a return to Kirkland for the second straight summer for them, so they have a roster built on experience, learned from last year, and off to a good start this year. So this is a 7-inning game. The winner will go to 2-0 in pool play. Loser will fall to 1-1. But we are set to start. Mash into the batter's box. First pitch is a strike. Both these teams traveled well. Good crowd support in the bleachers for both. Mash hits that grounder to first, easily played by Mann, and one out quickly.
Yeah, good fan support for the California side. Everyone is coordinated. We've got the matching shirts and hats.
Pretty easy trip for the Northern Californians to get here to Kirkland, Washington. Bryn Roberts up to bat for Pennsylvania now. Robert's dad, Rick, is the manager. He's the third base coach as well. And Rick played pro baseball in the Dodgers and Tigers organization. Had an uncle who played for the Diamondbacks. Up high. And here's a look at Rick Roberts, now managing his daughter's team. Now owns the Flood City Elite Company, which is a baseball and softball instruction company. And another strike, off speed. Home plate umpire Alex Ordonez encouraging those batters to swing. 1-2. You have a philosophy about calling balls and strikes at this level.
I do. I love a big zone. Let's get these hitters in swing mode. Let's help out our pitchers a little bit. You will not find me complaining about a bigger strike zone.
That is just outside. First ball thrown to Roberts. Roberts mentioned her dad being such a good baseball player. Her brother's also excellent as well. Roberts the batter. And that is fouled off.
Heads up, fans. Foul balls can leave the field at any time, so please stay alert.
Roberts pokes that infield fly, and retreating back to make the grab is Wilson. 2 outs.
That's a long AB from Roberts. Saw a lot of pitches from Kenyon. Nice play, though, ultimately from our second baseman, Wilson. Drop step, go get that out. Help out your pitcher.
Liv O'Rourke coming up to bat now. Had a huge offensive performance in their regional tournament. Had a 2 over the fence home run, so watch her for power. Another strike thrown by Kenyon. She was 4 for 4 with 2 over the fence homers in a regional tournament game. O'Rourke wearing the number 12 here in the World Series. She normally wears 00 because her initials are OO.
Oh.
Yeah, players don't get to choose their uniform numbers with as many creative stories as they do in the regular season and during All-Star play. They get World Series uniforms. They trade all their superstitions for the right to wear a World Series uniform.
Yeah.
3-1. Kenyon falling behind in the count to O'Rourke. 2 outs. First at-bat of this game.
Numbers are such a personal thing, though. So even though you do have, your identity wrapped up in your regular season number, you get that all-star number. That number will become very special to you for the rest of your life. You will always remember your memories wearing that number.
Pass third strike. Throw is up to first, not in time. So that is a break for the East as O'Rourke was able to beat that throw to first after the third strike.
Yeah, that's tough for Kenyon in the circle. This is an off-speed pitch, and you can watch it fall out of the strike zone. And Rulin behind the plate, she's got to come up with that. Good hustle down the line from O'Rourke.
Addie Hines up to bat. And Hines is a player that I was really hoping she was going to get to wear her other number from the regionals because her last name is Hines, her nickname is Ketchup, and the number she wears all year is 57.
Nice. That's well done.
Fully embracing the Hines last name, even though it's spelled different.
Yeah, that's well done.
She had a grand slam in the regional tournament.
We'll see if we see her later in her career because as a broadcaster, if you have a home run call and it's a Hines 57, there's got to be something with that, right?
Yeah.
Like we can make something work there.
Absolutely.
Got to be fun.
She was a member of that World Series championship team last year in Greenville. Moving up and playing in another World Series this year. That'll get away from the catcher. Runner advances down to second. Quickly, O'Rourke is in scoring position now for the East. Again, the East is Pennsylvania. The West is California. Three-one count to Hines. Full now.
Remember, both of these teams only gave up 1 run yesterday in their opening game here at the World Series. So could be one of those games where runs could be hard to come by. If you get a runner in scoring position here, you need to find a way to bring her in.
That is hit sharply to short. Nice play. Berard. Good D. So California will be coming to the plate after a solid start defensively.
No hits, 1 runner left on base at the top of first.
California about to come to the plate here in the bottom of the opening inning. And trying to judge the pitcher right now is Kate Brard. She'll be the leadoff hitter for California. California also sends 12 to the plate. And they're going to be facing a left-handed pitcher in Reese Pinizzato. Pinizzato's throwing some heat in the warm-up. I can't wait to see what she does with the batter in there.
First look at a lefty that we've seen here in the World Series.
Looks loose. She's ready.
Yeah, for Pennsylvania, they started O'Rourke yesterday against Canada. She went almost the distance, went 5 innings, had 9 strikeouts, but Pinizzato did get an inning of work. I think that's so crucial just to get out the nerves on day one. So that way when you do have that clean start, you are ready to go.
So Kate Brard stepping into the batter's box. Brard doing such a good job at shortstop defensively. Strike one. Brard, big Adam Sandler fan. Adam Sandler's just stayed so relevant through all the years.
Hey, good comedy never goes out of style.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a hip with the kids.
He is every year one of the most popular celebrities with the young people. Pinizzato ahead of the count, 0-2, goes with the off speed. That's it to third base. Roberts makes the throw. How about that play? Roberts looking like a pro.
I mean, very quickly we're seeing from both sides why these teams won their first game yesterday. Good pitching, good defense. Look at this, deep in the hole in the little arm slot, getting that ball across. That was well done.
Riley Haynes up to bat now in her second World Series. Remember this Northern California team from Foothills Little League advanced to the Junior League World Series last year. Haynes was on that team. Strike on the corner. 0-2.
Ooh, the same spot. I like it. I would stay right there.
Pinizzato got some heat. And that is swung on and connected perfectly just into shallow center field for the first hit of the game for California. So Haynes is on and Kylie Kenyon coming up to bat. She went deep yesterday. That was against the Philippines on the other field, and that was the difference maker.
Yep. Kind of interesting, in that game, the Philippines actually out-hit California, but that big swing, like you said, the difference.
Kenyon going deep to right field.
Wow.
Gone! Opposite field. Kenyon, the pitcher, home runs in back-to-back games.
Ooh, she just looks like a cool customer, like she's not even phased. This is what I do. Saw the hit yesterday, and now her second swing, and this is a good pitch. It's not a bad spot from Pinizzotto. She has to go up and get this, Kenyon does, and she's watching it. Opposite field power. Sam, just hit a ball that far as a right-handed hitter, that just takes, number one, great mechanics where you have to be so patient and see that ball deep, but incredible strength.
Yeah, so strong to muscle that ball over the right field fence. 200 down the line over there. So a quick 2-0 start for California. Bree Sanger up to bat now. One out. You know, it's interesting, we asked players what career they would choose, their dream job, and the field of marine biology is in great shape. I cannot begin to tell you how many future marine biologists we have. So our water life is, well, going to be well taken care of.
I hope so. We need it to.
If you're a dolphin, the future looks bright.
Whew.
Doesn't get that called as a strike. 2-1 for Pinizzotto.
Well, I just love her trying to establish that outside part of the plate.
Goes off speed. What do you think of her off speed? She's used it a couple of times.
I love the fact that we're seeing it. Not a lot of pitchers in this World Series have an off speed that they can go to with confidence, throw it consistently. We've already seen a handful here in the first inning.
Count full now. One out. California just got the 2-run home run by Kylie Kenyon.
Here it is, that off speed. It's just so huge to have. You get that pitch in hitters' heads. It makes them second guess their decisions, right? Because they're having to protect that off-speed pitch. It makes things a little bit more comfortable for those hitters.
I think it's hard to reach. She does a good job disguising it. And there, blows it by the batter for the strikeout. First strikeout of the game for Kenyon. And the Songer goes down.
You also have that off speed to set up your next pitch, and so what happens is you slow it down to speed it up, and you could see how late Songer was on that swing. That's how effective a changeup can be, and I love the bounce back from Pinizzotto after giving up the big 2-run home run, flush it onto the next pitch, onto the next batter, and she gets a big strikeout.
Rowland takes a strike. Rowland, another returning Junior League Softball World Series player from last year's team here. She's another Reese Atwood fan. She's the catcher for this California team. That's a chopper over to third. Boy, what defense from Bryn Roberts at third base. Got 2 putouts.
Well, we need to start paying attention to when Kylie Kenyon is at the plate, because 2 games, this young hitter already has 2 home runs. The starting pitcher has her team up in the first inning.
A good start for California. They got the 2-run home run to take a 2-0 lead as we head into the top of the second now. It'll be the East turn. We'll be facing Kylie Kenyon, who hit that big blast.
Man, it's such a good feeling when you can help yourself out. And that offense will feed into your defense and just fuels your confidence. It's just that sweet spot as a pitcher. Like, I can do it on both sides. Let me show you.
Leading off for the East, the shortstop, number 14, Reagan.
So Kenyon getting ready to face Reagan Bills, who's the valedictorian of her 8th grade class this year. Ball 1. Bill says her special talent is she has an exceptional memory. She must if she's valedictorian. And 3 straight balls thrown by Kenyon to Bills to start this at bat. Taken all the way was Bills on that 3-0 pitch. Now digs in, 3-1. Bills hits it into center field right at Songer, who has no trouble making that play. 1 out.
It's a nice job by Kenyon in the circle. Fell behind in the count, 3-0, and then got a strike, forced Bills to swing the bat a little bit, and you fall behind, but you get the out and find a way to start the inning.
Cam Westover stepping into the batter's box now to face Kenyon.
I'm loving that both of our pitchers in our game today are using a changeup with confidence, with consistency. Like, it's part of their arsenal.
Yeah, such a difference maker, isn't it? Kenyon frustrated with herself after that pitch. Got away from her. Falls behind 2-0. Had the 2-run home run in their first at bat.
It's a big swing from Westover. When she's at the plate, her toes are right tight on home plate. Like, she is crowding home plate. You can see that back foot almost over the chalk.
That off-speed pitch fouled off just over third base. Count 2-2 now.
I mean, she's tight. I love that Kenyon is not phased. In the last 2 pitches, she's gone inside.
Does that bother you as a pitcher?
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. But if you have the confidence and you know that you can execute a pitch in on the hands of a hitter, it's a good place to be, because that's not where a hitter wants to be, because you're not hitting the barrel. You're going to get a jam shot.
Westover trying to hit that opposite field.
It's why you practice so much in the bullpen about, you know, whether you want to put a dummy there or a cone or just something where you can, a tee even if you have something at home, or a bucket. Put something in that left-handed batter's box if you're a right-handed pitcher, and just pound that inner half until you're confident with it.
First base umpire Scott Masleroff removing that ball. Unusual to see the first base umpire do that. New ball given to Kenyon. 2-2 the count. Up high, got her swinging.
Yeah, she's not phased. And a lot of this is mental because it's uncomfortable, right? You see a hitter that is way over the plate and she's swinging big and you're saying, no, I've got to stick with my stuff, stick with the game plan, go in tight, trust it, get ahead in the count, resulting in a strikeout.
Kylie Sweeney up to bat now for Pennsylvania. Favorite food, Sheets hot dog. Sheets is a big convenience store. That was a heck of a pitch.
It's
Off
changing speeds here and falling out of the zone.
That's hit hard to third base, goes off of Saley's body, and beating it out is Sweeney. So Sweeney's on first safely.
It's not a great angle from Saley at third base. Anytime you're an infielder, if your feet get flat, if your feet stop moving, well, the ball is going to eat you up and bad things are going to happen, and it's what we just saw.
Abby Clark up to bat now for Pennsylvania. Called first strike. Clark, big Shrimp Alfredo fan. Plays soccer, basketball, cross country. If you play all those sports, you can eat anything you want.
Gotta get those carbs.
Yeah. She waited on the pitch. Good piece of hitting by Clark. They will send the runner to third. Thought about sending her home, and now she's stuck in the rundown. Got her. Sweeney is thrown out as she got around third base and couldn't get back.
That was just some fundamental softball on the defensive side for California. That was so much fun to watch, not giving up on the play. Yes, there's a base hit, but there's still an out to be found somewhere. Laying down the tag for the final out of the inning.
Moss Bay, Lake Washington, here in Kirkland. It's absolutely beautiful this time of year out here. If you are sweltering somewhere, this is the place to be. And a reminder that you can find Little League on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. The official handles at Little League. Don't forget to use the hashtag LLWS. Some of the California fans making the trip up from Northern California.
She's so cute. Yes, look at those signs. I mean, that's work. These look like, I would say AI, but you can tell that that is homemade, as it should be. But it looks so good. Oh, you guys have earned your TV time. Well
yeah,
done.
good team spirit.
Look at her. Let's have a little California fam section. A fam cam. Love it.
Fam cam, I like it.
Yeah.
So here we go into the bottom of the second. California up 2-0 off a 2-run home run by Kylie Kenyon.
First base number 16, Haley.
Haley Mann up to bat now. Also a returner from last year's World Series team. Man, we may end up seeing her in the circle. Excellent pitcher for this California team. She had 92 strikeouts during the All-Star season this year as a pitcher. Big Tennessee Lady Vols fan. Man's favorite player, Carlin Pickens. She and Reese Atwood, the overwhelming favorites among the groups. That's hit to shortstop, moving over his bills and makes the play.
This was just silky smooth up the middle. Saw Roberts at third base have a couple of nice plays defensively. Now Bill's showing it off.
Left-handed batter's box, number 1.
Val Shaw stepping into the batter's box here for California. Squares around a bunt, and that comes straight back into the plexiglass, protecting my partner. That was close, Kenzie.
It got me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
You could not play catcher. You are bat blind.
Oh man. I need to watch the action and not watch the monitor. That was like a jump scare.
Foul on the bunt. 0-2.
Typically when there is an open booth, I'm always ready if there is an opportunity for me to make a play, but there's a lot of chain link right now in front of us.
And we're right above the batter's box.
Yeah, that's
not
us.
that high up.
Hey,
So.
you can see my hands, my water bottle. Here we are.
Little check swing over to third. Roberts can't get the out. Runner will advance to second. And that's a break for California to get Shaw all the way to second base. Throw was off the mark, and it allowed Shaw to get on.
I love having a short gamer in the middle of the lineup to just kind of break up the mojo a little bit, tap and go, show off the speed, put the pressure on the defense, and we were just praising the defense for California, but this throw getting way away from Roberts, and you give an extra base like that to the speed of someone like Val Shaw has, she's going to take it all day.
Well, Roberts done such a good job at third base. That's the first mistake we've seen. This California team, though, they can go to small ball. They were down 2-0 in one of their regional games and went to small ball and scored 3 runs off the small ball. Won the game. Hines keeping that runner at second. Shaw, the runner at second. Kogel, the batter. Counts 1-1 now. That bunt goes foul. And they're going to give her the base because of an obstruction from the first baseman, O'Rourke.
This ball was foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, the play.
So I'm not sure why she'd be given the base if it was a foul ball.
Oh. I don't know if I've ever seen this before.
Umpires are going to have a conference. That's one of the things I like so much about them is if somebody makes a call that's in any way questionable, they'll meet and talk it over and make sure they get the right decision.
The ball was not dead yet because it hadn't been touched. So that's kind of what has me thinking why we saw the call. But again, I have never seen this before.
Runner will go back to second, and they will bring the batter back. So, yeah, that's the correct call. It was a foul ball, so there was no obstruction.
And the first baseman, she has the right to make a play, right? So it's just one of those things where the ball was right in the runner's lane, and the first baseman is running to get the ball, and the batter runner is running to first base.
So let's just hit the rewind button.
Yeah.
And here we are. 1-2. Runner on second. Just where we started. Bouncer over to second. Throw to first. Got her. Runner advanced to third. So 2 outs. Shaw is now a base runner on third base.
This is a nice scoop up the middle from Mash. This is getting that short hop and then just setting your feet.
Sam Wellington up to bat now, trying to get a base hit and bring in another California run, but 2 outs. And a strike by Penizato. Waited on that off speed, actually got in front of it. 0-2. It's Justin Haynes, the manager for this California team. His daughter Riley is out there. Second straight summer they've had a team here. 0-2. Two and two.
Staying a little patient, falling behind in the count 0-2, and then being very picky. Now getting the count to even.
Penizato looking for the strikeout. Count goes full. Good discipline by Wellington. Wellington, one of the taller players on this roster at 5'8". Got her. So the strikeout to leave one on, but California stays in front 2-0 as we head to the third. Back here in Kirkland, Everest Park to be specific. California fans happy, their team carrying a 2-0 lead into the top of the third. It's our second day of pool play. We have 2 groups of 5 teams. Top 4 teams will advance to bracket play. And the pitcher for the East, Pinizzato, up to bat, swings on the first pitch. California making a change in the field. Wellington's now over at third base. Saley's out in right. Pinizzato trying to get the rally started here for the East. Goes after that one, hits it right back to Kenyon, who makes the grab.
A little off-speed pitch here, so you saw the swing, and it was some contact off of the end of the bat, so giving you some funky spin, coming right back at you.
For Johnstown, Pennsylvania, center fielder number 3, Jersey Bob.
Saley out in right field now. It's a change in their outfield, but the right fielder Wellington's now at third base.
Yeah, just did a little switcheroo.
Yeah. This is Jersey Ray Bop. That's a cool name. Good pitch, 0-2.
Yeah, with a name like Jersey Bop, you either have to be a ball player or like a musician.
Well, she wants to one day work for the Savannah Bananas.
Which is kind of right in the middle.
Yeah. Big Oklahoma Sooner softball fan. Oh and 2. Foul ball. Bop voted most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse, and I just don't know what that means.
I think that means you're a survivor.
Is it? Is that what it means?
Yeah, like you're resourceful. You're the one that's going to get it done in those late clutch innings, like finding a way.
Okay.
Everyone's looking to you. You're a leader. Take it a lot of ways.
That is going to get fouled out of play. I just don't like thinking about zombies. But thanks for the explanation.
Hey, it's why it's always asked, right? Makes you think about it a little bit.
Bop. Just accidentally bopped a fan in the stands with that foul ball, but everybody's okay. Kenyon will underhand it to first. 2 outs. Kenyon with both putouts here. Doing a great job in the circle. Had a 2-run home run at the plate earlier. We'll face Kylie Ferguson next. Ferguson has been inspired by the great Jenny Finch. That is a slow roller to first. Easy play for Mann. So a quick 3 up, 3 down for the East. And the West holding on, up 2-0, will be coming to the bat. Well, the Challenger game is always one of the most fun events for the 10 teams as they all get together and teach softball, play a little softball with handicapped children from around the area. And it's such a special day for all of them. That was a good look at Faith Tombo with a little girl, one of the stars from the Philippines. And all the players are involved in this event. And they get to be teachers, mentors, friends. And it's a very special event here for the Junior League Softball World Series. And we are in the bottom of the third. California coming to the plate with a 2-0 lead. Pinizzotto still in the circle for Pennsylvania. And Gracie G.P. Wilson coming up to bat for the West. Got to keep her number 7 jersey for this event, which is her birthday and her dad's birthday. Hits that over to shortstop. That's going to be a tough play, but no, it's not. Oh, Bills.
That ball was hit off of the end of the bat, and you could see the change in speeds and slow play. And look at how far Bills has to get this ball across the diamond, relying on her arm strength. What a girl.
Wesley Berry up to bat now for California. Chopper to first. Well played by O'Rourke. Charged it, got it on that big hop.
2 pitches, 2 outs. That is pitcher math that you love.
So it's up to Emma Saley now to try to get a rally going here for California. She is the final batter in their continuous batting order, batter number 12. It's always interesting to see how coaches arrange their batting order.
Taylor is also my favorite singer. Emma has a great taste.
She's a UCLA fan. She supposedly has the best hair. That was what she was voted as having. She braids a lot of her teammates' hair. Also does nails.
Wow, that's a teammate that you need.
Yeah.
You need someone to braid your hair, number 1. And a bonus to do my nails, too. Yeah, I'm drafting you number 1 to my team. You have a lot to bring to the table.
You need to go introduce yourself to her. Strike. 3-0. Now 3-1. And a called strike 3. Excuse me, strike 2. So the count is full.
Pinizzotto trying to come all the way back with 2 outs on the board. Wow, she did it.
There's strike 3. And the catcher, Hines, threw it down to the third baseman who wasn't looking for that throw because inning's over. Get in the dugout. But a nice pitch to end that inning.
Yeah, Pinizzotto, she's had a strikeout in every inning, and she's feeling it. Nice 3 up, 3 down.
California is still up 2-0 as we head to the top of the fourth. And Kenzie, no one better to take us through the pitching line than you.
Love seeing both these pitchers for California and Pennsylvania just get after it, pump the strike zone. And you know the thing that I'm looking at and I am loving the most is that far right stat where it's strikeout to walk ratio. No free passes. That is the key. Kylie Kenyon, you see just the one hit given up, and one of those 2 hits that Pinizzato gave up was that 2-run shot from Kylie Kenyon. Just kind of doing it all right now for California.
Number 6, Ireland Scott.
Ireland Scott up to bat now. She goes by I, takes a strike. She is batter number 12 in this continuous batting order. We're in the number 6 this week. Big Texas softball fan. Wants to be an architect one day. Pokes that. What a play! Great catch at shortstop by Brard. That almost got over her head.
Well, in a pitcher's duel like this, you have to have your defense step up and make plays like this. She timed that jump perfectly.
She's got to be a volleyball player.
Little drop step. Yeah, let me go up and get this.
So top of the order up now for Pennsylvania. Cam Mash goes by Sticks. Just finished her sophomore year in high school. Already a first-team all-county and all-conference varsity softball player, the batter Mash. It's that hard, it'll get through. And a single for Mash. She mashed it.
Yeah, Cam Mash, that is an excellent softball name, if I do say so myself. She did mash it right back up the middle and on the outer half. Sees it so deep.
Batting third base, Bryn Roberts.
So tying run at the plate and Bryn Roberts. Roberts fouls that off. Roberts is a travel volleyball, basketball player. Getting to wear the number 5 this week. That was the number her older brother Brody always wore. Really good baseball player. More than one. Kenyon couldn't get Roberts to swing at that.
Second time through the lineup right now for Pennsylvania against Kenyon in the circle. This is when you typically start to see some adjustments being made.
That is at first base. Will they get the out? Yeah, good recovery. As a man, the ball got under her glove and backing her up was Wilson. That was textbook.
I mean, you practice this all the time, right, between first base and second base. How far can I go as a first baseman, and what's my limit? And then if I reach my limit, is my second baseman there behind me to sweep me up, get that ground ball out, and then feed me over to first base?
O'Rourke hits it right at Wellington, who was playing in. So no runs, 1 on, and we remain 2-0 California. California coming to the plate.
For the East in the top of the fourth, we go to the line.
That pup comfortable out in the outfield. A lot of people take advantage of the shade with the trees out there and watch the games from the hill around the outfield. And they'll be looking in at Pinizzotto, still in the circle for the East. About to face the top of the California lineup, Kate Brard, the leadoff batter to start the game, back up to bat now for the second time. Squares around the bunt, pulls it back, ball one. My family has the goal of visiting every major league ballpark. Takes a strike, 1-1.
That would be a social media account that I would follow, or like a YouTube vlog situation. I would love to see that.
We can find out how many they've been to so far. Gerard, a 14-year-old from Redding, California. Again, this California team representing Northern California.
I'm wondering what the Mariners' schedule is like this week, if they can fit a game in, if it lines up.
I know they were home a couple of days ago because I had the game on in my hotel. I think there is an outing planned for all the teams to go when this event is over Saturday night.
Oh, there you go.
After the championship. Remember, everybody stays the whole week. Foul back. Count full now, 3-2. Gerard loves the outdoors. Hobbies are fishing, snowboarding, spending time at the lake. Goes after that pitch. Pinizzotto celebrates the strikeout.
Well, last inning, I told you, she has a strikeout in every inning, so she's just checking that one off here for the fourth. Loving the emotion. Look, this game is everything that we thought it was going to be. We knew that these teams were undefeated. They both won their game yesterday. And both these teams only giving up 1 run each yesterday, so that's always a great sign to open up your game in that kind of dominant fashion. And so facing off, there's still a lot of ball left in this one. You can see Pinizzotto, she knows it. She wants to keep her team right where they're at right now in striking distance. A couple more innings left to go.
In the bottom of the fourth of this 7-inning game, Haynes the batter. So a 3-0 count. I don't want to put the announcer's jinx on her, so I'm not even going to say it.
I already said it.
Yeah, you did. But I didn't.
Well, you were thinking it.
That's the first walk given up the whole game by either pitcher. So Haynes is on for California. And Kylie Kenyon, who had the 2-run blast to start the game in the first inning, has that same scenario set up here. She went opposite field for the 2-run homer. See if Pinizzotto is able to learn anything from that last at bat by Kenyon. Low throw goes down to first. Diving back to the bag is Haynes.
I'm going to be a little careful with Kenyon. I'm not saying it's an automatic walk, but I'm going to make her earn something. I like that spot.
Strike 2. Kenyon does not want to swing at that pitch. The second time she's gotten called to the strike. So Pinizzotto now ahead in the count. And gets her swinging. That's got to feel good.
Let's see Pinizzotto turn out to her team and just let it roar. Let's go. Because you remember as a pitcher who had your number in their last at bat. You don't forget it. And so, yeah, that feels pretty sweet. Coming back, getting a big K. That's strikeout number 5.
Songer up to bat now. Runner on, 2 outs. Cedro wanted that call to strike. It's been fun watching Cedro work up there. Songer goes after that, fouls it back. Songer struck out in her first at bat today. Songer speaks Spanish. Special talents making people laugh. Good eye. Got her to chase that, 2-2. Cedro looking for her 3rd strikeout, and a timeout taken by Justin Haynes, the manager for this California team, talking to the batter, Songer.
Tough timeout with 2 strikes on the board. Kind of thinking about it a little bit, wanting her to flush that last swing.
So 2-2, 2 outs, runner on first, bottom of the 4th. California up 2-0. 2 runs produced on 1 swing. And that is caught. O'Rourke moves over to make the defensive play in foul territory. So Cedro striking out 2 of 3, and the score remains 2-0 through 4. Back here in Kirkland, Washington, second day of pool play going on here at the Junior League World Series. California holding on to a 2-0 lead as the East about to come to bat in the top of the 5th of this 7-inning game. And they have just not been able to get any sort of rally going against Kenyon in the circle. Kenyon, the pitcher, pitched the entire way, thrown 56 pitches. 2 strikeouts, just given up 2 hits, and hit a 2-run home run on offense. He's going to face Ketchup Hines. Strike 1. Addie Ketchup Hines, 5'2", 13-year-old from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Hit a grand slam in the regional tournament. Was on the World Series championship team last year at the Little League level in Greenville. Second base will make the play, Wilson.
This is kind of where I'm looking for Pennsylvania offensively to start to come to life a little bit. It's time. They've had their ace in the circle, Reese Pinzanato. She's been spinning it, only giving up to 2 hits, and it was the damage in the first inning, right? The 2-run shot from Kylie Kenyon, who was in the circle for California, but see that 0 on the board right now for Pennsylvania. Second time through the lineup. There's no secrets about what Kenyon is throwing in the circle, and we've seen them really struggle with the off-speed pitch, the slow stuff. I mean, it's been a lot of weak contact, balls off at the end of the bat. And so you've got to talk about that in the dugout, right? Hey, guys, what are we struggling with? Well, it's weak contact, balls off the end of the bat. What should we do second time through? Let's get in the very front of the box. Let's try and hit this ball down the right field line.
Another called strike. I mean, when you look at just sort of the recap of the Pennsylvania batters' seasons, they have so many players, including Bills, who's up now, that have hit over the fence home runs this season. They just have not figured out Kenyon yet. And that is hit right at Haley Mann for the put out at first. So 2 up, 2 down so far. Cam Westover will be the next batter to try to get something started against Kenyon.
And it goes to show just what a small change of speeds can do to hitters, because it's kind of pretty simple with Kylie Kenyon, what she's been doing. It's slow down to speed it up. She's also been kind of pitching backwards, where she's going change-ups early in the count, and then she'll go into her hard stuff. That's her fast stuff right there. That's her top velo going in tight. Her location has been so on point.
Westover, the batter, likes to crowd the plate. That ball was, as you said, inside for the strike. Westover got to have a big heart. Her dream is to be a pediatric oncologist one day. Hits that back up the middle. And a nice base hit by Cam Westover, who struck out in her first at bat. And now gets the hit here to hopefully start something for her team.
Yeah, Pennsylvania, they've had 3 hits now in this game, but they have not been able to string anything together. So anytime that there has been a base hit, Kylie Kenyon has been able to rebound and get the next out.
Got 2 outs now. Sweeney up to bat. Pitch outside, good job by Rowland to keep it in front of her and hold that runner at first. Runner is Westover at first for Pennsylvania. Sweeney fouls that off, 1-2. That is punched out to right field, and making the catch at the warning track is Saley. Great defense in the outfield, and California protects its lead 2-0.
We've got a pitcher's duel here in Kirkland between Pennsylvania and California, and we've got to talk about the performance that we have seen from Reese Pinzanato for Pennsylvania. 5 strikeouts, just 2 hits. Unfortunately for Pennsylvania, they have not been able to answer offensively, but she has kept her team in it. She's bringing the emotion. And just like that, we talk about you, and Pennsylvania is going to make a change in the circle.
Pinzanato through 4 innings only gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts, 1 walk and 60 pitches. And they will bring in Ireland Scott to pitch. So a gamble for Pennsylvania, trailing 2-0. And Pinzanato was cruising. A lot of confidence placed in the hands now of Ireland Scott.
Yeah, this is her first outing here in the World Series in the circle.
And she will face Olivia Rowland, the catcher for California.
Pennsylvania used 3 arms yesterday in their win over Canada. Scott was not one of those 3 arms, so just getting everyone some work early in the week.
The thing I liked about Pinzanato too is the emotion she brought. Really got her team fired up behind her. That is a pulled foul, hard hit.
This is a big change for California because you go from Pinzanato, who was a lefty with a lot of velocity, was bringing the heat, to now a righty, and you kind of feel the change in speed a little bit. Last 2 swings, those foul balls way out in front.
1-2 to Rowland. First batter faced by Scott. 2-2. Hit sharply up the middle for a California hit. So California gets the leadoff batter on here in the bottom of the 5th with a 2-0 lead.
And this is the first base hit from California since the 1st inning. And so Scott coming in on relief, and California, they had been struggling a little bit with Reese Pinzanato, so kind of a new life here. See if they can start to put some things together, add some insurance.
Haley Mann pops that up. Center fielder comes over, makes the catch, rifles it to first. Just barely getting back was Rowland.
Man, that was close.
How about the Jersey Bop out in center, calling her right fielder off to make this play?
Yeah, she was hunting this double play. But to be careful as a base runner there at first base, you have to know how far you can go to make sure that you can get back. And she chooses not to dive either. That's dicey. You want to go in head first there.
So Val Shaw up to bat. Good play by
Yeah, I love it.
Jersey Bop down in center field. Let's go. Basically ran from center field to shallow right to make that play. Hines up quickly trying to hold Rowland at first base. Gets the job done. Throw down to first. 2-0 the count, though. Val, 5'3", 14-year-old. Pitch up high, 3-0.
This is the one short gamer in the lineup for California.
And strike two. Count now full. Good battle back from Ireland Scott. She was down 3-0 in this count, now 3-2.
See if Shaw goes back to her slap. It's what got her on base in her last at bat, was able to reach via the error, but put it in play.
And that is perfectly placed. Just dropped that in a perfect spot. And so California now threatening here in the bottom of the fifth. They have runners on first and second and only one out. Joe Kogel coming up to bat now, looking to try to bring in an insurance run for California. Second at bat for Kogel. This is the second time through the batting order for California. Called strike. That'll get fouled down the left field line. Scott looking for her first strikeout. Ahead in the count 0-2. Came in for Pinizzato to start this inning. Kogel, the batter, hit her first career home run in the district championship game this year. Got two on now here in the top of the fifth with one out. Strike three. Called third strike. And that's the first strikeout for Scott.
Now this is too close to take with two strikes. Saw a couple of pitches on the inner half. Look at Hines behind the dish, stretching it out for her pitcher.
Two outs. Pennsylvania trying to get out of a jam here with two on. And Scott keeps throwing strikes. Sam Wellington, the batter.
California, this would be tough to let go. You had two hits to start this inning. Credit Pennsylvania and Scott for being able to find a couple of outs. Easily, we've seen so many teams in this World Series, even though we're so early in the week, do damage with two outs. But with the pitcher's duel here, there's been a lot of zeros up on the board.
And Wellington shaking her head after that pitch. Called strike 1-2.
Ooh.
Didn't get that call, 2-2.
I just don't know how you take it with confidence, right? I'm fouling it off. I don't even want to leave it up to chance.
Love the way Alex Ordonza, our home plate umpire, has been calling this game. He's encouraging those batters to swing. That is hit sharply at third. All she has to do, Roberts, is step on the base, which she does. So California leaves two on. But the good news for California is they're up 2-0 still. And we go to the top of the sixth. The East bats got to get going. Oh, that's my favorite sign here. It shows the distance to all the local Little Leagues represented here. It's 2-0 California out in front. And you want your child to experience the teamwork and fun of Little League baseball or softball, visit playlittleleague.org and enter your address to find a Little League community program near you. That's what these families did. And they're reaping the benefits right now, getting to watch their loved ones compete for a World Series championship.
There's my fam cam. We're kicking it at West Coast.
And I want to be balanced here. There's a lot of Eastern fans here as well on the other bleachers, making the trip all the way from Pennsylvania. And they're hoping that the East Bats wake up here. They have really struggled against Kenyon, and this East team has a lot of power hitters in the lineup. There's some of those East fans. They're all coordinated, got the gear on. Clark, the batter. East still second time through the batting order. Foul down the left field line for Clark. Clark said her favorite emoji is the heart emoji because her grandparents send her a heart emoji before all of her games. One and two the count.
Roland saying, give me the sign.
Yeah, catcher's asking for the pitch. Strike three. Got to swing the bat with Alex Ordonza calling balls and strikes. Love it.
Well, look, this is just perfectly placed on the outer half. Yeah, that's a strike. All day, every day. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Number 9, Reese Pinizzato.
Pinizzato, who did such a good job in the circle for Pennsylvania, now up to bat. That's a tough grounder, and it gets through. And that is a single for Pinizzato. This is nasty.
Yeah, good things happen when you swing the bat. Is it the best swing and the best hit ever? No, but it's enough. Got to get something going offensively for Pennsylvania. Little spark here at the bottom of the lineup.
Ray Bopp up to bat, made that big play in center field for her team defensively, fouls that off into the stands. Good catch by one of the California fans. Bopp, very good soccer player, also plays basketball. Hits that high into right field, and Saley makes the catch. 2 outs.
Loud out. Seen a couple of nice plays out in right field from Saley, who started this game at third base, and then her and Wellington just a little switcheroo in the middle of the game. The ball will find you no matter where you're at.
Kylie Ferguson up to bat now for the East. 2 outs. Runner Pinizzato is at first. Pennsylvania trailing 2-0. They've been behind 2-0 since the first inning. And those 2 runs were scored on one swing by the pitcher. And that nice stop.
Wow.
What a play by Gracie Wilson. A fortress at second base.
Look at her team loving her up. This is what it's all about. Showing out on defense. Grace Wilson, this ball is hit very well. She goes down with the scoop. She doesn't come up with it clean, but man, she gets it off in time. Let's go.
So back here at Everest Park, and this Pennsylvania team making another change in the circle. Cam Westover will be the pitcher now. Should be the third pitcher they have used today. Trying to keep the lid on this California team, which is up 2-0. They've had the lead since the first inning. Westover will face the bottom of the California batting order. And we're in the bottom of the 6th inning, so Pennsylvania will have one more at bat to try to catch California.
And look who's going to lead us off.
Yeah.
We just saw her make an amazing defensive play at second base. Isn't that always how it works?
Moving things on, second base, number 7, Gracie Wilson.
Wilson getting a big cheer from the California fans after what she just did. And the first pitch thrown by Westover is a ball inside. Pop fly to the shortstop. And an easy play for Reagan Bills.
Pennsylvania used a couple of arms yesterday in their World Series opener, so staying on theme.
Number 13, Wesley Berry.
But for the rest of the week, rather, they have a lot of good options that will help carry them. This is a long week, and you have to have multiple arms that you can go to. And yes, you have to have an ace that'll lead you there in those dominant moments, but you also have someone that's going to give you quality innings. In Pennsylvania, they have a couple.
You get the feeling these two teams may be seeing each other again.
Yep.
Wes Berry up to bat. 0-1 the count. 0-2. I like Westover's delivery. Just throws everything at you.
Berry is making her work. Haven't seen an off-speed pitch. If you have one, now would be the time to use it after a couple of foul balls.
Berry keeps getting bat on ball. Fouls another one back. Count still 0-2. One out. You're in the bottom of the 6th. Pennsylvania will have one more at bat, trying to catch California.
There it is.
Good job by Berry, though, fighting it off.
Yeah, spoiled it. Just being a tough customer here for Westover. I think that's 5 straight foul balls. She's like, what do I have to do to hit it fair?
We need a Kirkland record for foul balls.
We're going to run out of softballs, that's for sure.
And finally, Westover able to get her swinging with a strikeout. So 2 outs. It was worth the wait.
Man, it feels so good to be on the right side of this if you're Westover. It's frustrating, and you have to stay mentally locked in as a pitcher when you're seeing that many foul balls. What can I use in my arsenal and give you a different look and find that strikeout?
Saley, the batter for California, with 2 outs. Saley hits that to deep left. and almost caught in foul territory. Pinizzotto was going hard after that foul ball. It got tripped up and a little slow to get up.
I feel like if anything, you just need a moment, right? You just kind of hitting the ground hard, going after it. Looked like she hit the ground before she hit the fence.
Gosh, that was a great effort. Looked like she was going to steal this out.
Yeah, just needing a little moment and catch your breath, make sure everything's all right. Kind of shocks you more than anything. Yeah, her arm did a nice job of protecting herself as she was falling into that fence.
So Pinizzotto
Atta girl.
saying, no, you're not taking me out of the game.
Yeah, let's go.
Staying in. She was walking toward the dugout and then said, nope, I'm good. So Pinizzotto, such a good start pitching in this game. It's fun to watch her work in the circle, and now almost had a spectacular catch in foul territory, but good to see her back up. Count is 0-1, 2 outs. Saley the batter. 0-2. Westover to this point has done a fantastic job coming in here in the bottom of the 6th, trying to shut down California and get back up to bat.
Yeah, the depth that Pennsylvania is showing us just in this game alone in their bullpen. It's going to pay huge dividends for them the rest of this week. It's a long week. They have a very deep and capable pitching staff.
Saley going after Coach Haynes.
Yeah, she nutmegged him. Between the legs. Does that work, even though it's a soccer term?
1-2 the count. Pop fly, running over to make the play is Reagan Bills from shortstop. So the game comes down to this next at bat. Pennsylvania down to their last 3 outs to try to catch California.
California is up 2-0 as we head to the the top of the 7th. But the player of the game, without a doubt, for California has been Kylie Kenyon. She started this game with a 2-run home run, and she is looking to finish it in the circle. She's had 3 strikeouts. She has limited the damage. She has scattered 4 hits. And always, I'm going to highlight it, no free passes. She has been fearless, pitching to contact, keeping her team in it.
Pitching to Ireland Scott now, and there is the base hit into right field. Pennsylvania trying to catch California here in the top of the 7th. And that's a good start as Scott, the last batter in the batting order, getting the leadoff single.
So you see the 5 hits. The thing about those 5 hits is they have been so scattered. It's kind of been one an inning, and she has been able to always find a way to bounce back. But now for Pennsylvania, you get that leadoff base hit. You have to find a way to follow it up. What are you going to do in this at-bat? You have to be productive, make something happen, put the bat on the ball, move your teammate, and try and get yourself on as well.
Nash got a base hit in her last at-bat, a called strike.
Cam Mash, she did have that single back in the 4th inning. Hit it hard up the middle.
Already an all-conference high school varsity player. Caught by the first baseman O'Rourke, 1 out.
I'm telling you, Kenyon, she just finds a way. She will not let this Pennsylvania offense get in a rhythm. 2 more outs to go, but that is a huge first out.
Kenyon will face coach's daughter, Bryn Roberts. Runner on first, 1 out. Couple balls to start this at bat for Kenyon. Comes right back with the heat.
If you're Pennsylvania, this is kind of where you want to be, right? This is your 2-3 hitters. Unfortunate for Pennsylvania, though, in today's effort, they are combined 0 for 4. So these hitters between Roberts and O'Rourke, they are due. In a game like this, in the World Series, pitcher's duel, coming down to the last inning, you need your best bats to step up.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit over to second base, forces it second. Can they turn 2? Not quite. Another good job by Wilson at second base. And so 2 outs. Pennsylvania down to their last out to try to catch California. Runner stayed at first.
And of course, in a low-scoring game, we're going to have a fabulous defense. We've had it for California. Wilson at second base. She's made the routine plays. She's made the Sports Center top 10 plays.
O'Rourke on the ground, coming in hard as Broad. Game over. California, with 1 swing, wins this game way back in the 1st inning.
Man, that was a fun ball game to watch. And yeah, this is without a doubt the player of the game. She started it in the 1st inning. Kylie Kenyon, a 2-run shot, the starting pitcher for California. The fans are going crazy for this team, and she goes the distance. 7 innings, a shutout? Are you kidding?
Well, that is the best game this field has seen in the first 2 days. High-level softball. You get the feeling that both these teams have the potential to be leading Kirkland as a world champion on Saturday.
It was just fundamental on both sides. Of course, Pennsylvania coming up short. They couldn't find the offense. Without a doubt, they have the pitching staff, I believe, like to your point, to go the distance in this World Series. Man, that was fun. I love me a pitcher's duel. Some old school softball right there.
Well, you got one, partner.
Yeah.
California wins 2-0. They stay unbeaten in pool play. Pennsylvania drops to 1-1. But that was about as good a game as you're going to find here. And a reminder, we'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. for day 3 here at the Junior League Softball World Series for Kinley Fowler and our hardworking crew here in Kirkland. I'm Sam Gore with the honor of saying so long. It is California winning the final game of the day, 2-0 over Pennsylvania.